National carrier Kenya Airways has reported a 36 billion Kenya shillings loss in its full year 2020 financials. The loss, though heavily attributed to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, is once again historic in Kenya's corporate scene. Faisal Ahmed tells us more.
National carrier Kenya Airways has reported a near 3 times loss expansion to 36.2 billion shillings for the financial year 2020 compared to 13 billion shillings in 2019.
28 billion, which includes the 6 billion that you mentioned.
According to Chief Executive Officer Alan Kilavuka, the COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated the already bad financial state of the airline.
Our numbers were, in terms of passenger numbers, was 60% down compared to 2019. Like you said, maybe not very surprising. That's what we had projected, especially at the onset of the pandemic. But now, going forward, what is more important is for us to try and reduce the effects of this situation that we found ourselves in.
KQ revenues slumped by 59% to just 52.8 billion shillings from a high of 128.3 billion shillings in 2019. This as passenger revenues shrunk by 69.9 billion shillings in the period following the grounding of flights between April and August last year. The total number of passengers carried in the period, for instance, fell to 1.8 million individuals in contrast to 5.8 million in the previous year. The cost cuts include 22.6 billion shillings in savings from fuel, 27.4 billion shillings in navigation and landing fees related costs, and 3.4 billion shillings in employee cost savings from the reduction of salaries and company workforce restructuring.
Then internally looking at the business and to see what other avenues can be used to diversify, cargo being top on the list. So really focusing on cargo and seeing how that could help the business also to grow. But apart from cargo, we're also looking at our maintenance organization. So far we have been able to sign up at least 2 external airlines to come and use our maintenance facility here. We hope to get more.
Over the period, KQ fired 1,300 staff in its rationalization plan.
We want to augment the business, de-risk it, diversify, and grow in other areas. The third and probably important one as well is even as we continue to do that is addressing the risk that we have in terms of increasing costs that we have. So we are in discussions with our key lenders, we are in discussions with our key creditors and suppliers so that we can reduce our cost in that regard.
Okay. The airline says the conversion of 2 of its passenger aircrafts to cargo freighters helped in meeting the cargo demand despite a 28% reduction in revenues from cargo. KQ says it has received 6 billion shillings in support from the National Treasury as at the end of 2020 and with funds being appropriated through the first 2020-2021 supplementary budget. Faisal Ahmed, Citizen TV, Nairobi.